Hey everyone, this is TK and I'm back with my trusty kitchen knife for yet another unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the DWR-932C by D-Link, which is a 4G LTE mobile router. So this actually allows you to use Wi-Fi to connect to your phone or mobile device or laptop or whatever you want to use, maybe a tablet. And also the added benefit of this one is that it allows you to connect via the USB cable. So if you're in an environment like me where I'm not allowed to use Wi-Fi, then you will be able to connect directly to your laptop and hopefully turn off the Wi-Fi. So I don't know if I can turn off the Wi-Fi yet, but I'm sure you can. So you can see, just a quick look around the box. We have some information about what it supports. Basically it's 4G. Has 802.11n, apparently does Wi-Fi at 300 megabits, but only does LTE at 150 megabits. So that wireless end should be more than enough. Has a micro SD slot, has a 2000 milliamp battery, and a micro USB port. I only wish we could get USB-C ports, but this is obviously an older model. And I think even the newer 932M, which looks a bit nicer, still has a micro USB port. So let's open the box and see what's inside. Is that going to be enough? Alright, hopefully that's open now. Let's put the knife safely to one side. Ah, this box looks like it might need to be opened from this side. And one more here. That should be enough. Oh, there we go. Not the best way to unbox something, but there we have it. We're stuck to the top, so we have to have an installation guide inside, which we'll have a look at later if we need to. We have the unit itself. Let's see what's in the box. The battery is not pre-installed, so we'll do that in a moment. A micro USB cable. Ah, this is nice. I was worried about this, but luckily I have a full SIM card anyway. But at least if you have like a, I don't think this is going to support a nano SIM card, but at least if you have the smaller model, which normally has, I think it's called a mini SIM, it normally has the, micro SIM, it has space for the nano SIM inside it anyway, so that will be handy. If you need that, there's nothing, oh, there's two of them. I lied, look at that. We have a nano and a micro adapter. So either you have a full SIM, a micro, or a nano. I'm really impressed with that. I didn't know that they would do that. So okay, let's have a look at the device itself. It's not very big, it's very light, at least without the battery. So we have a WPS button there, we have a power button, nothing on that side, the micro USB cable, and lots of plastic around it. So let's peel that off. Such a satisfying sound, isn't it? Where does this one start? Over here, I believe. That wasn't as satisfying, but anyway, that's fine. So let's see, where does the battery go? So I believe we have to take one of these covers off. As you can see, we're referring to the user manual all the time. I just realized while just recording, everything was visible, my password and serial numbers and everything. And for my own safety, I've blocked it with my finger. Thankfully, that was convenient enough to do. It didn't require any editing, which I'm not very good at anyway. So I've put my SIM card into the slot, and this is a micro SD slot, which allows for storage to be used through Wi-Fi. So this is amazing, even if you want to use it as a Wi-Fi storage device. So I'll test that at some point and let you know how it is and how fast the data transfers and things like that. So let me just put the battery in. There we go. The battery is nicely clipped in, and we can now put the cover back on. So I believe it goes this way. Maybe it's not that way around, maybe it's this way around. There we go, it's back on. So that looks very nice. So what I'm going to do now is, let me just grab my laptop and we will connect it to the laptop and see what it does without installing any drivers or anything, to see if we can get connection through the USB cable, which is my intended use. Be right back. Okay, so I've got my laptop on, and I hope the bright sun is not killing the visibility too much, but I'll do my best to make it as visible as possible. So looks like I can see the screen properly. So I've got my USB cable connected, and I'm going to plug it directly into the laptop without turning it on or installing any drivers. And let's see what happens. Has it detected anything? So while it's detecting or whatever it's doing, you can see there's some sort of action on the power light there. I'm guessing that's just a charging light. I don't see any connection or anything like that happening or any drivers installing. So let's power it on. So let's hold the power button. This is the power button. And the light's gone green, so I'm guessing that means it's going to turn on now. And now it's detected. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it's got some driver folder. Now what I really want to see is if the native, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Actually, this could be my built-in mobile Wi-Fi. So let's just wait a moment. It's still turning on. All the lights are on now. So just to explain a bit more, what you saw here was not the dongle. This is actually the inbuilt WAN card I already have inside this Dell E7440. We can see the Wi-Fi is come now, so I can connect via Wi-Fi. But I would actually like to connect via USB. So let's not connect to Wi-Fi because we all know what that's about. And I'm sure you can watch setup videos regarding that. And also I just noticed there's a grayed out USB drive here. So this will be for the micro SD card. So that's very handy. So if I open this now, it's going to try and connect. Here we go. So we've got some sort of connection going on now. So now it says it's connected by LAN. You see this? Right, and it says no internet. I'm not sure why it says no internet. Maybe it's still initializing. Let's have another look. Well, the internet light is definitely green, so why don't we have any internet? Oh, it's definitely working. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off and try again. And so let's disconnect the Wi-Fi. So I've turned my Wi-Fi off, and you can see I'm not connected to any Wi-Fi. I don't have any wireless WAN. And it still says no internet. The interesting thing is, if I actually open my browser, and if I try and navigate to google.com, it works. Oh, that's really strange. So why don't we do this? Let's go to speedtest.net. It definitely says do, that's my network provider, so it's definitely connected to the mobile network. I don't know why it says no internet. Clearly the internet's working absolutely fine. So there we go, that's it. So all I had to do was open up the drive, which came up. Oh, it's gone now, but anyway, we've done the D-Link mobile LTE hotspot setup, and that was it. So we're now connected, and you can see all the LEDs here. It's connected absolutely fine, and I'm able to browse the internet. So that's my problem solved. And as for connecting through Wi-Fi, let's just have a quick look at that. Let's click on this and do connect, and there's a default password. So I'll try and set that up later, but I'm sure you can see other videos around that. My main aim was to tackle this to make sure that I was able to use it with the USB cable, and that would always keep it charged for when I want to use my hotspot out and about. So that's another added benefit. I can just disconnect it. It's got up to 10 hours of battery life apparently, which should be enough for, I guess, a day, depending on how much you're going to use the internet. So that's it for this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.